Hello, today we're taking a look at Rollback RX Professional. You can think of this software as an instant time machine for your PC. This allows you to essentially restore files or restore your system to any given time, so as long as you created a snapshot via Rollback RX. So, again, whether your PC is infected by a virus or malware, you need to reverse any system crashes, or if you just lost files that you really need to recover from a previous state, Rollback RX can help you with all of that. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the software. Alright, so this is what Rollback RX Professional looks like. On the home screen here, it's going to go ahead and show you your hard drive along with the total number of snapshots that you've taken, and give you quick shortcuts to roll back your system and or create a new snapshot. So the first tab here is Instant Recovery. Again, this allows you to roll back your system entirely, which is useful if you need to go back to a given time or previous state. Again, if you got infected by a virus, you're having a system crash. And what Rollback RX does is it installs this piece of software so that when you boot your machine, you have the option right away to restore from a given snapshot before you even boot into your operating system. The purpose for this is that if you ever get a major system crash or file corruption, you can still restore back to a specific snapshot as needed. Now below that, you can also recover files, explore snapshots. This allows you to create or open virtual drives based on a given snapshot, so you can browse a drive at a given time. And again, the recovery file system works as such. So for example, if I was to delete a file and I want to recover it here, I can go ahead and search for it within a given snapshot. So I already created a snapshot here, and I'm going to go ahead and look for that file that I since deleted. So I'm going to say that I know the file name in this case. You can also recover by file type or file location. In this case, I know the name, so I'm looking for a file that has the name pandasec in it. I'm going to hit next here. And then this is the snapshot that I took right here, this test snapshot. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next and have it search that specific snapshot for that given file. Now the idea is here, if let's say I took the snapshot a month ago or 3 months ago, and I realized that I lost a file that I needed that I had at that given time, I could easily search back within that snapshot and have it find it here. So we'll give it a couple minutes here and let's see what the results are. And after a couple minutes, as you can see, it's now found that file that I was looking for within that given snapshot, and I can easily just choose to recover it here. So I'll hit save as, and let's go ahead and save it to this PC's documents folder. So I'll hit OK, and we're going to go ahead and open up my documents folder here, and we should now look for it, panda security.trec right there, recovered. That simple and that easy. And that's me pulling from a snapshot that I previously made at a prior point in time. Again, the idea being you could easily do this from months back, even years back, as long as you have the snapshots. Now that is how you can recover files through Rollback RX, but keep in mind you can do complete system rollbacks, meaning if you changed or updated Windows, let's say you went from one version of Windows to the next, you change major settings, you can completely roll back the state of your PC to a previous snapshot if ever anything was to go wrong, or let's say you installed a virus or malware and you want to go back a month time, to that current state of a PC that's safe and secure, you can do that as well, all via Rollback RX. Now, in the Snapshots tab, this allows you to defrag snapshots as well as adjust settings on snapshots, so you can actually lock or unlock them. The purpose behind this is not only to secure your snapshots, but there's a feature within Rollback RX that allows you to delete old snapshots, and if they're locked, it'll prevent them from being deleted. You can create new ones manually, so you can actually just hit New Snapshot here, and then choose to essentially think of it as taking a picture of your current hard drive. All the settings, everything down to the application icons on your desktop and where they're placed. Every little thing, it's taking a complete snapshot of your machine at a given time whenever you do a snapshot here. Now, you could do this all automatically, of course, through the task scheduler. So you can have it do things like create a snapshot every time you reboot the machine, create a snapshot every, month or at a certain time, even hourly if you want. Again, there's a lot of settings here that you can do to schedule things here. There's new snapshot, as you can see, rollback system. You can have that done at a given time as well, and or defrag snapshots. And what that does is essentially just compresses the snapshot files so that they're not taking up as much space on your hard drive. Last but not least is the events log, and what this does is it shows information regarding things that you've done. So if you've taken snapshots, if you've recovered files, all of that gets logged here so you can easily see it. Now in the top nav bar here, you can also do things like common tasks. This just lets you jump directly to things like rolling back your system, recovering files. Under tools and settings, you can adjust other things like access control and or system security. What this does is you can actually require a password to be set to start the computer and encrypt snapshots so that way nobody can get unauthorized access to your data within the snapshots, which is really important considering if you're taking images of your machine and the data from previous months or days, you don't want anybody just to have access to that, so you can actually prevent that as needed. Other than that, you have access to your basic snapshot defragmenter and of course general settings, so you can adjust things like the program appearance, advanced settings, so on and so forth. There's a lot of different settings that you can kind of adjust here within Rollback RX. But again, the main idea is that you have a time machine essentially for your Windows box here. You can go back in time, you can grab files that you may have needed, whether they're important files or things that accidentally got deleted or even corrupted, because that happens now and again. Again, you can recover your system entirely and roll it back to a previous point in time in the event that you get viruses, malware, system corruption, anything of that nature. Your machine just starts running sluggish and you want it to run like it did in a previous point in time. You can do all of that with Rollback RX. So don't forget, again, to click on the link below here, because this will show you all the information there is on Rollback RX Professional, take you to the site, as well as give you a really great discount when buying Rollback RX. And again, just to retouch on those benefits here, you get complete Windows system restore with Rollback RX. You can easily roll back if you get something major like a blue screen of death. Again, you have just a slow, sluggish performance and you want to go back to a previous point in time. You can do daily continuous backups with this. Of course, you can doing images and snapshots of your hard drive, so that counts as backups of your files. Easily remove software and malware by restoring with Rollback RX. And of course, day zero disaster recovery. So let's say you're working on something important and then for some crazy reason your system crashes and your PC becomes unusable. Well, the last snapshot you can easily recover through, again, Rollback RX and go back to your system as it was, all via the recover file system and feature, as well as the ability to jump back to a previous state in time so you can get all the stuff that you need. Again, really easy, real simple here. So again, check out Rollback RX if you're interested. Again, click on our link to buy and or try it for free for 14 days. And don't forget, when you use our link to buy and you're in the shopping cart here, you actually can save a lot of money if you're looking to buy multiple licenses of Rollback RX here. You can see you get the 3 license pack or 5 license pack, and you get to save a good amount of money as you increase the licenses. So if you're planning to buy multiple licenses for multiple machines, don't forget to go ahead and save using our link down below. As always, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on all purchases, so you can buy with a peace of mind, knowing that your data and machines are well protected, whether it's for, again, personal usage and you're managing, your own PCs, or you're doing this for some sort of small to medium-sized business where you're, overseeing employees' machines. You can keep a peace of mind knowing that all your data is safe and secure and easily recoverable with Rollback RX Pro. Thanks for watching.